time for some underreactions. Bah, 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 bah. Let's do it. Here are things that we need to, at this point, if you're smart, you're talking about this at the bar. You're going to the bar and you're saying, hey, Sally, did you know this about the Houston Texans? You're saying, hey, Alice from accounting at the old water cooler. It's bubbling up. You're pouring your little Dixie paper cup and you're saying, let me tell you, this is what we should be talking about with the Packers. Those are those kind of things. You want to sound smart, be in the know. Here it is. Here's what I think we need to be talking about more. And let's go to Houston, okay? The Texans defense is putting up historic numbers with guest on the show this week, Derek Stingley. I want to make sure that we are not talking about how well CJ Stroud has been playing since getting back onto the field. We are underreacting to him being a top 10 passer since returning. He's 3-0. He's heating up. He's heating up. NBA Jam style. Take a look at this. 40-point game against the Cardinals on Sunday. One of the best of the season. This connection he has with Nico. They trust each other. They're catching fire. They have caught fire. The fire has been caughteth. It's not a word. Nico averaging over 100 yards per game since CJ came back seamlessly. They know one another. It's a pretty big development. The two did get up to a bit of a slow start. It is clicking right now. Nico averaged just 59 yards a game through the first half of the season, and lo and behold, here they are. The connection, beautiful. He looks at him. He turns to him. And there's another big development that we're underreacting to. His ability to handle pressure this year. He's still pressured. Too much, in my opinion. Sorry to everybody down there, but it's true. He's currently the league's third highest rated passer under that stress. That's a big deal. That is ahead of Josh Allen, ahead of Matthew Stafford. And with the way the Texans defense is playing, if they're going to get this type of play consistently out of CJ Stroud, you cannot tell me that they can't win the Super Bowl. Of course they can. And they've been creeping up odds. They're currently fourth in the AFC at plus 550. Okay, to take the AFC crown, just ahead of the Jags, just behind the Patriots. Do what you will there on FanDuel Sportsbook. I like that. I think he is not talked about enough, and coming off that injury to come back and be better and better every week. That 40-point game is against the Cardinals. Shut up. They've looked good. Okay, next up, I think we're underreacting. Oh, man. Colston Loveland is like a little heartthrob in Chicago. I have friends' children asking me about Colston Loveland. There are TikToks about Colston Loveland, edits, if you will, hubba hearts about young Colston Loveland. I care about what he's doing on the field, and that's what we're underreacting to. And what he's done this second season, it's so amazing. There's an overflowing of whining about his draft position the first month and a half of the season. Why did we take him? It was the wrong choice. And the Bears did their thing, probably methodically, to sort of bring him along to start this season. People might have thought that was a little bit slow-mo. But around week 9, something happened. Ben said, we're going to bring his usage up. We're gonna nuke this sucker. And the production has gone and correlated upwards along with it. His production has exploded. He has been the Bears' leading receiver since the halfway point of the season. He's a top 25 receiving option overall in the NFL. The hands, he's got the speed, confidence, hubba hearts. He's got the girls, he's got the power, he's got the yak ability. Really is what made him, in their eyes, Polls and Co., this first-round worthy talent, and it has all been on display. And he's legitimately become one of the best tight ends in the entire National Football League. He's been top 5 at the position in receiving. One of just 4 to have 300-plus yards and 4 or more touchdowns over the stretch. So it's Colston. As you're seeing, it is our friend Trey McBride. It is Brock Bowers, who gets all of the love and acclaim. And George Kittle, who deserves all of the love and acclaim. That is it. That is the elite of the elite right now in the National Football League. And I think he's going to be a huge one if the Bears get a win on Sunday, a huge say in whether or not they do. Evan Williams, I've been monitoring this. Hamilton, I told you. I texted you. Evan Williams did not look right. Am I hearing things? I am. He does not. I don't know that he's going. Can we have the latest on him really quick? I don't think people, I think we're underreacting to how big of a deal Evan Williams is for this team.
Yeah, and especially with this specific matchup because he covers tight ends. He's a big part of their ability to defend tight ends. And right now, it still looks like his status is up in the air with the knee injury. No official word on whether or not he's going to go yet, but he did not practice, and
Packers.
Usually says the DNP, yeah.
Packers with all these TikToks about Micah and there's not enough TikToks crying about Evan and prayers that he better play in this game because if he doesn't, Colston Loveland is going to make you pay. And what game is it? What? This is the Saturday game, right? It's on Fox.
Yeah.
Is that Aaron Andrews? It's Colston getting the post. Like, there's a great chance that could happen if Evan Williams doesn't play and Colston looking the way he has. But he deserves his love, and he's been amazing, and I cannot wait to watch them in prime time this Saturday as the Packers have to visit those Chicago Bears without Micah Parsons. Okay, last one. And by the way, the whining, Hamilton, the whining on Colston Loveland, for those who don't know, can you explain?
Yeah. I mean, a lot of it had to do with how Tyler Warren looked for the Colts early in the season, and he's awesome. He's a very good tight end as well. And a lot of fans thinking, oh, we missed because we took Loveland over him. But since, I mean, he's outplayed Tyler Warren. Since he's really started getting the opportunities, he's outplayed Tyler Warren, and that's pretty significant.
Dost thou understand what Hamilton is saying, Chicago? Colston Loveland is outplaying Tyler Warren. I love to see. And I don't know, you probably don't understand that. Like, I'm on Chicago TikTok in a way that more than any other team in the NFL, I don't know why. It might be something like, I don't have no idea. But every other TikTok is like a Bears TikTok, and I quite enjoy it because it's like a lot of like, a wife perspective of like her husband watching the game and like what they're like. And the Chicago fans are like a very interesting fan base in that way. And so like I watched that, but there's a lot. I just saw one yesterday where there was a girl recording it and the mom is trying to get, and I believe Colston Love, is he not married? Is he, I'm sure he's hemmed up. I'm sure. Let's take a look. And there'll be like a mom in the background. You don't see, like, she's like standing in the doorway of her daughter, like 25-year-old daughter's bedroom, and she's like, well, just write him. Maybe you should make a video of you dancing. Maybe you should like just ask him how his game was. Tell him whatever. And it's like everyone wants a piece of Colston Loveland. Like I feel like that's very heavy in like an Andre Yoshivas way on my TikTok algo. Shout out to his girlfriend.
I'm looking. There's conflicting reports about that. Yeah, I'm not sure. I can't research this as quickly.
I forgot it was the "Let Me Love You." I forgot he did like the dance. That's how this all started.
Oh yeah.
He's more than just a great dancer and singer. Okay, this rookie is on fire. Okay, last but not least, we're underreacting to linebacker Ernest Jones. Yes. What he has meant to this Seahawks team that's got the #1 seed in their sights tomorrow against the Rams. Unbelievable. If you don't know Ernest's story, he starts his career with the Rams, wins a Super Bowl there, and then after a few, I mean, he's still freaking running. I'm going to get through his whole Wikipedia bio, and he's still running. After a few seasons, right, they gets cut short by injuries. He has some adversity. They trade him to the Titans in 2024, okay? And that's something that Ernest has come out instead is personal to him. He feels like L.A. gave up on him, okay? He feels, that they thought he'd be out of the league. I love this for him because John Schneider and Mike McDonald swoop on in like the diabolical masterminds that they are, and they get him out of Tennessee at the deadline last year. And you cannot tell me it's one of the better moves that has happened because look what he has done. He's been incredible, imperative part of this defense. He's the green dot guy in Seattle. Rams trash to the green dot guy in Seattle, the guy who calls the defense every play. He leads the team in tackles. He leads all linebackers with 5 picks on the year like you're seeing. This is a nice little resume, Mr. Snead. No, I know his timing doesn't fit. I understand. The Rams are doing okay. The Rams are okay. This isn't about the Rams. But it's kind of fun, like, underlying little story for him, right? Like the return yards off these interceptions, it's insane. Like I said, running and running and running. And it's kind of bigger than anything that I just said. By everybody's account, he has been the green dot, the heartbeat of that locker room. Cooper Kupp called him one of the best leaders he's ever been around. Sam Darnold thought he was lying when he told Sam that he turned 26 last month because he carries himself with that veteran presence so much so that he wanted to check his birth certificate and see the age. Not to be lost in all of this, he's having this beautiful year, one that should, by the way, grab him his first Pro Bowl. Please vote Ernest Jones into the Pro Bowl. It's a season that he dedicated to his dad, Ernest Jones III. He passed away right before training camp. He had sarcoma, dealing with a disease, and he had to say bye to his dad. He said, this is the year that I want to have. He credited his faith with getting him through all of this, and it has been really special. All things considered, that entire picture, very hard to not root for him tomorrow night, to get this big opportunity to do something really special. Take down the team that shipped you out of town to the Titans, and it would move your Seahawks, Ernest, not only into first place in the NFC West, but the 1 seed, like I said, up for grabs in the entire conference. It's up for your grabs, Ernest, and it's very, very hard to not root for him. Very easy, in fact, to root for him to have that kind of success, which we love.